Hello again, this is Victor James, author of The Megacosm, and welcome to 2026. And the best way to start off the new year is by highlighting a movie that caught me off guard by how well it was done and how brutally violent it was, which is Brawl in Cell Block 99. I discovered this movie while scanning Tubi to find something new that I'd never watched before, and I lingered on this trailer when I saw Vince Vaughn of all people playing a tough guy. I had only known Vince for his classic comedy roles such as, Dodgeball, Old School, and their romantic comedy in disguise, Wedding Crashers. Speaking of that movie, we had a whole discussion one time at work about whether Wedding Crashers was a comedy or a way to trick me into watching a romantic comedy. And my friend Rich at the time, he convinced me in the end that it was the latter, but that's a subject for another video. So anyway, I was interested in seeing Vince Vaughn play a different role, and wasn't surprised he was able to pull it off, since he's already 6'5". You would think Brawl in Cell Block 99 is a prison movie by the title, but you'd be wrong. Brawl in Cell Block 99 is an action thriller about a man named Bradley, don't call him Brad, Thomas. And it might as well be an anti-superhero origin story because Brad is incredibly strong and seemingly impervious to pain. When Bradley comes home early after being fired from his auto repair job, he discovers that his wife, Lauren, is caught cheating on him. After ordering Lauren inside, Bradley quickly dismantles her vehicle with his bare hands. This really is an awesome scene because you realize Bradley is not your average man as he goes after this vehicle like a Street Fighter character. Once all that rage is released, Bradley talks to his wife. Bradley doesn't want another broken home, and they decide to give their marriage another chance. To give Lauren a better life, Bradley starts trafficking drugs for a man named Gil, and things are going well for Bradley and Lauren at first. They have a new home, new money, and are expecting their first child. Then one day, Gil asks Bradley to pick up meth for a man named Eleazar, along with two of Eleazar's henchmen. Bradley immediately gets a bad vibe from one of the henchmen named Roman, who seems violent, anxious, and honestly not too bright. Yet Gil is able to convince Bradley to accept the job by promising him a hefty fee and 3 months maternity leave for his child. On the night of pickup, things are going actually well. Roman is able to retrieve the meth, and Bradley and the men are on the way back to the pier. Yet Bradley gets another bad vibe and orders Roman to dump the drugs. But Roman refuses, and Bradley's only barely able to escape when Roman and the other men start a shootout with the cops. Yet this is where Bradley shows more integrity, as the cops are badly outgunned by Eleazar's men and are in danger. Instead of going home to Lauren, Bradley actually intervenes and saves the police by incapacitating Roman and allowing the police to shoot the other. Bradley turns himself in without incident, and since he refuses to name accomplices, is sent to prison. Now it's easy to think that maybe this is where the movie gets its title, Brawl in Cell Block 99, but no. Bradley is initially sent to a medium security prison when he is visited by a henchman for Eleazar called the Placid Man. To make up for Bradley's actions at the pier, the Placid Man orders Bradley to kill someone for Eleazar. The catch is, the man Bradley is supposed to kill resides in the maximum security prison in Cell Block 99 at Red Leaf Prison. Bradley of course refuses to do this because there's really no incentive. He didn't give up anybody's names and he's serving his time. But the Placid Man tells him that Lauren has been taken and that the newborn child's limbs will be surgically removed and sent to him one by one. With his wife and child's life on the line, Bradley viciously attacks the guard at the prison he's in to get sent to Redleaf, where he is to kill his target. Brawl in Cell Block 99 only gets better from here, and I don't want to ruin the ending for you because it only ups the brutality. Bradley is a criminal who deserves to go to jail for his crimes, but there's an air of integrity around his character. For example, you immediately notice that Bradley has a large cross tattooed on the back of his head. That Vince Vaughn has confirmed that this was to imply Bradley's Christianity. Yet, instead of turning towards Christ, like most humans do, Bradley decided to go his own way. Not to make any excuses for turning to crime, because there isn't one, but Bradley originally had a blue-collar job as an auto shop and turned to crime to give Lauren what he thought she needed to save his marriage. There truly is a glorious amount of toxic traits found in Brawl in Cell Block 99. Bradley proved that the man of faith was still in him when he acted to save the cops when he easily could have escaped. And when his wife and child's life are on the line, Bradley does whatever it takes to save their lives. And this includes absorbing an exorbitant amount of punishment. It's never truly explained why Bradley is so strong, but he only uses that strength when he feels he has to, and to protect others. This is why I suggest watching Brawl in Cell Block 99, because there's a lot of toxic masculinity traits that need to be absorbed. You can often find this movie free on Tubi or making the round on other free streaming services. So see a man named Bradley take responsibility for some of the decisions he made in his life as he struggles to correct those mistakes and save his family. Just a reminder, you can buy my first book, Fiasco Adventures, on Amazon or wherever books are sold. There's also my book, The Short Story of the Mark, which is selling very well, available for 99 cents on Amazon as well. And just a reminder that my website, themericosm.com, where you can read short stories for free and buy my books there. But God bless you and keep you in 2026. That's it, I'm done.